Okay, so in terms of this morning's reflection, I had received an email from the magazine Inquiring Mind that I think has gone defunct for a little while now, but they're doing archives of old articles, and they came across one from more than 10 years ago that Luangpa Pasano had written for them, and were asking permission to archive it electronically. So I asked them to see a copy of it, and it was a very nice, short little snippet that I thought maybe I'd just share with people today for the morning reflection, just to get a little hint of Luangpa, and a nice reflection also, because there had been a recent question at tea time about generosity and dana. So I thought this would be a nice thing to share, and I'll be sending goodwill to Luangpa. Hear it. It's called The Delights of Dana. Whenever I think of myself, I feel depressed. Ajahn Sumedho, the abbot of Amaravati Buddhist Center, once said, "When dana, generosity, giving, sharing, is the center of our lives instead of me and my, there is no need to be depressed. There is relief and release rather than anxiety and obsession. Dana creates a dramatically different focal point. The perspective changes from what can I get to what can I give." In the late 1980s, the Thai monk Ajahn Suwat was teaching a 10-day retreat at IMS with Ajahn Jeff as his translator. Ajahn Suwat had been in America for some time, but he hadn't taught a retreat to Westerners before. After several days, Ajahn Suwat asked Ajahn Jeff, "Why do the students seem so unhappy? They're meditating, they're here, but they seem so grim and not at all like they're enjoying themselves." After that, Ajahn Jeff said, "They know how to meditate, but not how to practice dana." He saw a direct relationship between the lack of happiness and the lack of a foundation in dana. In Thailand, where I lived for many years, generosity and giving are a child's first teachings in Buddhism. Pregnant women go to the temple, offer food, and dedicate merit. "May my child be healthy and happy." When children are little, they get up early with their families to make offerings to the monastics walking by on alms round. Someone helps each child put a spoonful of rice in the alms bowl, and everyone claps and says, "Great." Children get the idea. Wow, giving is good. They grow up associating generosity with pleasant feelings because it's a cultural value. There are many different translations of the word dana. Basically, it is the quality of generosity in which we give physically and from the heart. Hearts with dana are generous, open-palmed, and liberal in terms of willingness to give, share, be present, and help others. All of those qualities lead us away from me and my needs, me and my preferences, me and my demands, me and my expectations, me and my desires, me and my firm place in the center of the universe. At the root of generosity is the perception that there is always something to share. In fact, you don't need a lot in order to give. For alms round in the northeast of Thailand, people share what they have, even though most are very poor. One of the villagers who helped establish Wat Pah Nanachat once commented, "I really don't have money, but I'm not poor." Sometimes we have a lot, but we feel it's not enough and that we have to protect what's there. We don't even think about sharing what we have. There's a state of lack and of being truly poor. On the other hand, giving and sharing come from a place of wealth. One of the doorways out of suffering is generosity. It's important to realize that dana is not just about material giving. It also involves service and keeping one's eyes open for what needs to be done. How can I help? Who is in need of assistance? In order to feel comfortable helping others, we have to leap over the hurdle of self, of me and mine. Acts of service invite us to step out of the conditioned boundaries that we set up for our imaginary selves. Abhaya dana is a higher form of practicing dana. In Thai, abhaya is usually translated as forgiveness. We give forgiveness by not holding a grudge, ill will, or aversion. A lot of joy enters the heart when forgiveness is cultivated. The highest form of dana is dhammadana, which means the giving of Dhamma, the teachings. Traditionally, making teachings available to others by supporting the printing of Dhamma books is one of the highest forms of giving. But there are many other ways that Dhammadana can be practiced in daily life. People often think they need to be a monastic or a teacher to give teachings, but this is not so. Any kind of advice that is grounded in right view and right understanding, given with an open heart and good intentions, is Dhammadana. The Thai forest master Ajahn said that to practice Dhammadana, we don't have to teach or to say anything at all. It's enough to set a good example and follow the precepts. He often told how the Buddha's chief disciple, Sariputta, first became interested in the holy life simply by seeing monks walking on alms round. The dignity, composure, and clarity of this simple activity of walking inspired a lot of faith in Sariputta. When parents asked Ajahn Chah what they should teach their children, he would say, "It doesn't matter what I say. What do you say? What do you do? If there is a tree far away and a tree close by, which tree will a vine climb? The closest tree, of course." It's the same with parents. Their example has a bigger effect than anyone else's. The examples we set in the monastery, within society, and within families are all aspects of Dhammadana. The gifts of giving, virtuous conduct, and living a life with Dhamma at its center have an extraordinarily powerful effect. When we think of the people who have had the biggest positive impact on our life, we value them because they have been trustworthy, kind, and patient with us. They've made us feel good, no matter how bad we feel about ourselves. This kind of giving is not beyond the capacity of any of us. Increasing well-being and decreasing suffering are gifts we can all give. We can even bring an attitude of sharing into our meditation practice while sitting alone on our cushions. Meditation is not just about me. Sharing it with those we care about and with all beings has a different effect. This kind of giving transforms the heart by taking us out of the capsule of self and me. We quickly realize that the me and mine universe is terribly cramped and crowded. When we turn our attention to the world outside, we realize it's spacious and expansive. It doesn't really matter when or how we begin practicing dana. It is a matter of realizing that generosity forms the foundation of a heart that is free and unencumbered, opening to the way things truly are.